Hello everyone, welcome to Happy Science Words of Wisdom. Today I chose this topic, happiness and success for the new year. It's very broad and general. Of course, there's many ways to think about happiness. I hope I can help at least one person, maybe, clarify something in your life, or maybe overcome some mental conflict that you may have. It's very common that we have these kind of mental conflicts or stress, or we have anxiety and worry in our lives, right? So we want to start the new year in a good way, of course. I think one of the simple things is you have to want to. You have to want to be happy or successful. You have to hope for it, or you have to, desire it, want it, or believe in it. Believe that you can be happy and successful. Unless you already are, I guess maybe a small percentage of people already feel happy and successful, but maybe most people don't. The first thing I would say is everything begins with your way of thinking. Everything begins with the mind, which is very mysterious. I don't want to talk about it. It's something that's still very mysterious to me. Looking at, if you were briefly to say the mind is actually a fragment of the light, of the energy of God. It's very mysterious, the mind. It's not the brain. The mind is in your chest. Originates in your chest area. And it does use your brain. So your mind can also be in your head, but it originates in your chest area. So everything begins with the way you think. So one of the things I wanted to quote from Master Okawa's book, founder of Happy Science. For those who are new, I don't know who's watching this, to be honest. I hope I can help one person. I don't know if it's probably mostly members of Happy Science already, maybe a small number of non-members, but one of our newly released books, The Way to Human Perfection, Master says, I thought this was great. It applies to almost everybody, obviously. He says, people worry, suffer, complain, and fear because they do not understand why they think or feel a certain way. If they can understand why, most of their worries will disappear at that moment. Most people have no idea about the root cause of their problems. So it is important to figure out what that is. One of the ways to do this is to analyze what you see. This is right view. So right view is one of the first path of the Eightfold Path. Eightfold Path is, Happy Science, and also in Buddhism, 8 different ways for self-reflection. Self-reflection is to discover your true self, to attain enlightenment or seek enlightenment, or to get more wisdom, to attain more wisdom. So Master Okawa said, what is the root cause of your problem? So, and then he talks about, on the topic of thinking. So we're talking about thinking in relation to happiness and success for the new year. Happy New Year, by the way. I think today is January, early January. But so it's good to have deliberate thinking, to think deliberately. So basically, just actually controlling yourself to think in a certain way, to think positively, as opposed to not being aware of your thoughts. So that's also objective thinking. And in terms of what I just read from Master's quote, right views, right seeing, the way you see your life, the way you see yourself, what you're thinking and doing that led you up to this moment of what you feel. So you're feeling something. So a lot of people are feeling frustrated or stressed or worried or anxious or fearful. But if you don't know why, then you can analyze, have an analytical thinking. You analyze the sequence of events in your life. So you kind of try to go back, reflect back a few hours or a few days, probably sometimes a few weeks, but usually just a few hours to a few days. What led you up to feel the way you do now? So like, why am I in a bad mood, for example? And you say, oh, maybe it's because I had this argument, or this happened and that happened, and then I felt this way, and this is why. You know, it's good to do that. But yeah, if we can reflect on our way of thinking and actions to find the root cause of our problem, if you can, if you're able to be in that mindset. Some people are actually, for example, very depressed on the negative end, and they can't even think straight at all, right? So those kind of people, I guess I would just say, you know, do your best. It's okay. You're fine the way you are. You don't have to do anything. But if you're not so depressed, you could maybe think in a more a deliberate way, objective way, analytical way, and reflect on yourself in the past few days, or even few hours. But that's a good. This is a good solution to overcome our current mental conflict, or current stress, or current suffering or pain. Right? A lot of people feel unsatisfied. Maybe they don't know why. But if you do know why you feel the way you do, then that's great. Then you shouldn't feel actually so bad. You would feel pretty good about yourself right now if you knew why you feel the way you do. If you don't know why you feel the way you do, that's where people are unhappy. But a lot of happiness and success in general has to do with how well, not 100%, even just 50%, how good you are at controlling what you think or choosing what you think. For example, it's hard to even know what you're going to think in just 2 or 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Do you ask almost everybody, do they know what they're going to think in just 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minutes? It's hard to predict, right? Because you kind of, you're not really sure. You may start thinking about something that you weren't expecting. So, being able to analyze each scene in a course of events, that's very effective. But the problem with this, I'm trying to help some people, one person, but there's just so many solutions. There's so many ways of looking at the truth. There's so many answers. There's so many different ways to be happy and successful. Many, it's probably infinite. It's definitely in the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds that I can think of. So it's very hard to help an audience of people. If you talk to somebody one-on-one, it's much easier to help just one person. But if you're talking to 10 people or 100 people, it's there's never a perfect advice, unless you happen to get lucky, if you call it luck. There is such a thing, of course, as just that the almost precise, accurate answer for your problem, for your suffering. There is. It's just usually hard to find, unless you're really lucky. Sometimes you get that almost kind of magical answer where you have an epiphany or a realization or a revelation or something. Okay, so yeah, everything begins with how you're thinking. So we should try to every day practice it like a skill. It's a skill, an ability to control your mind, control what you're thinking, hour by hour by hour. Like Master Okawa says, you are what you're thinking about all day long. Or another way of saying it, what you are thinking is who you are. Or what you think of is what you are. Or it's like the old famous saying, I think, therefore I am. So all the decisions and actions we make, all the choices we make, all our deeds, our actions and deeds, our choices are all, caused by our way of thinking. So it's very good to be aware of what you're thinking. So then you'll know why you're feeling the way you are. But with happiness, one of the simplest truths is simply you have to choose to be happy. It's a choice. You have to consciously and intentionally, deliberately choose to be happy. And just from there, happiness will eventually follow you. Or you'll attain happiness eventually if you choose it. So the opposite side of that, Master Okawa says, some people actually love unhappiness. Some people may agree with that, some people may not believe that, but there are some people who actually love unhappiness, or they love misery. The old saying, misery loves company. But success is, one thing I wanted to say about success is I rarely hear anything about love. And another point about success is peace of mind. True success has love, peace of mind, but also actually enlightenment. But also actually the most important is faith in God. Faith. So it sounds simple, but a lot of people, they forget those 4 elements of success. Success that's too materialistic, without love or without a peace of mind, without the fragrance of enlightenment, or without faith in God is really not a real success, not a true success. Another way of saying it is being one, instead of saying being one with God, being one with the great will of the universe. So as long as the core of your soul, the core of your character, the core of your mind, your will, your true intention, your true character is in tune with the will of the universe, then everything's going to be okay. The will of the universe is basically it just wants love and harmony. It wants progress and love and harmony and peace. It's not the will of hell. Hell would be opposite of that. Hell is wants chaos and violence and insanity and poverty and all the bad things. So the will of heaven or will of God or will of the universe is, wants progress and harmony and peace and prosperity and happiness and love for all people, compassion for everyone. So that's probably, in a nutshell, one of the most important things is which direction is your mind or will going towards. I guess, to wrap it up, a lot of people, bad things happen to them, unfortunate things happen to them because they're thinking too negatively. They're attracting hellish vibrations or hellish frequencies, or they're attracting evil spirits from hell, which sounds strange to some people, but it's true. So your mind is an electric generator, Master Okawa says. It's very true, very simply. We're sending out electrical frequencies, electromagnetic frequencies, vibrations, waves, all the time. Tens and tens of thousands of thoughts per day. Millions and millions of thoughts in a week or a month. Tens of millions of thoughts. So it's a lot of thoughts. So be careful what you think, and every day let's practice controlling what we think. And then our actions will be better, will be good. If your thoughts are good, your actions will be good. And if your thoughts are good, positive, you'll feel good. Your emotions will be positive and good, basically. And your physical health will be good too. And also will be protected from evil. Your positive thoughts, positive ways of thinking protects you from, evil, bad things happening to you or something like that, from like accidents or something. Yeah. So I hope you have a good new year, 2025 already. I can barely believe we're in the future. So that's my time, limited time. Thanks for listening, and we're going to do about 7 minutes of prayer, just 3 prayers. The true words spoken by Buddha, prayer to the Lord, and prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. Thank you very much. Lord Alcantara, Master Ruho Okawa, thank you very much for giving us your great light every day. We practice the principles of happiness, love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress to make the world better with our brothers and sisters. With our gratitude, we will recite the true words spoken by Buddha, prayer to the Lord, and prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ruho Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven through the prism of Buddha. There appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddha land. Buddha land is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom or the land of teaching. especially. This is the land of souls. Rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is the symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to punt in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days, or to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you now here listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by, yet still, your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command. There shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirits in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world. Utopia shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas. Believe in that the light has reality. Believe in that love has reality. Believe in that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord Alcantara, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love, Earth. Protect us from all evil and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. My guardian and guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, a light of hope, the source of wisdom, and a shield of courage. Every day may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this I give my thanks. Thanks for joining. Have a wonderful day.